I'm Joy Jisu. I'm a professional counselor. I'm into parenting, marriage, and relationship. Please, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Uh, Before I go for what I'm talking about, the big question I'm asking this afternoon is, when do I need a counselor in my marriage? Or when do I need the intervention of a counselor in my marriage? And before I explain that, I want to give definition to marriage and counselor. I want to say, in my own way, marriage is the union of a man and woman as husband and wife legally. That's my own personal definition. And who is a counselor? A definition here says someone who is trained to listen to people and give them advice about their problems. A Merriam-Webster dictionary definition says a person who gives advice or counseling. That's who a counselor is. I have heard people saying that we have agreed as couple that we will not share whatever is our problem with anybody. We don't want a third party. That's an idea. But sometimes that idea is not obtainable because of one way or the other. Some couples keep having unresolved issue. So what I'm saying is this: yes, it is ideal to agree, but sometimes unresolved issues come up in our marriages. It can be due to maybe sex difficulty, infidelity, financial problem, child rearing practice, incompatibility in one way or the other, in-laws issues. It can bring unresolved issues. So I'm saying, when you need the service of a counselor is when you have an unresolved issue in your marriage and you have tried to sit down, discuss it, and you are not getting solution to this unresolved issue. At this point, it's better you get the service of a counselor. And so, when there are unresolved issues, you need the service of a counselor or the intervention of a counselor. So the next question is, who do I meet for counseling when there is unresolved issue in my marriage? Number one. So now, if you say, okay, there's an unresolved issue, who do I meet? Number one, meet a professional counselor. They are trained to advise you to find solution to your problem. Meet a professional counselor. There's nothing bad. Challenges is part of life. There's nothing bad looking for solution to make sure your marriage works. So when you have unresolved issue in any sphere of your marriage, please meet a professional counselor. And this professional counselor should be unbiased, should be neutral, and be ready to give the right counsel to both of you. Or you can meet your pastor. If you discover your pastor is good in marital issues and you have seen him having a good marital relationship, you can meet your pastor. That's number two person you can meet. Number three, your parents. If you know they will do justice, they will handle the matter unbiased and give the right counsel that will help your marriage work, meet your parents. But in a situation where you know that they can't solve the problem, there's no need of meeting them, because I've seen situations where couples have resolved, but the parents are still not forgiving about what has happened because somebody among them has reported to the parent. They are still referring to it. So if you know that telling your parent will complicate the matter, there's no point telling them. Leave them out of it and look for a way to resolve the matter. Number four, meet a significant person. A significant person that you know will be unbiased, will give the right counsel, has an ideal marriage, and you like that person's thought pattern, the way he views things or she views things. You know the person can speak to your husband or speak to your wife, and you know the person can solve the problem. Please, you can seek help from such people, the significant person. The essence of seeking intervention is that you want to resolve your marital challenge. It's not a matter of who wins, who is not. There's no winner or loser in marriage. We are a team that wants things to work. That is how marriage should be. So look for solution when there are unresolved issues in your marriage. And I want to say, please, 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 when we say look for solution, we are not saying to you to be going up and down looking for sympathy party to paint your partner bad. No, that is not the essence of telling people about this. Is for you to get solution. It's not to paint the other person bad. So I want to encourage couples, if there are unresolved issues, meet the appropriate people for counsel or for advice so that you can resolve that problem, because marital issues are not things you sweep under carpet, because if you don't deal with it, it can lead to separation, it can lead to divorce. So I want to encourage couples, meet people that can resolve the issue, not looking for sympathy or trying to paint the other person bad. Lastly, please, I want to beg you, as a couple, if you have a problem, don't die in silence. Seek for help from the right source, with the right people. Speak out. Don't die in silence. Don't think about how will people see you. Challenges are part of life. Every human being has something he or she doesn't want people to know in public. So you are not the first person to want to have a secret. Secrecy is part of humanity. So I want to beg you, don't die in silence. Speak out for your mental health, for your emotional health, and to be able to resolve, to have a good working marital relationship. Thank you. Join me next time. And please, you can share and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Your friend, Joy Jason. Bye.